Therapy Army, where are ya? Where are you, Therapy Army? Welcome to United Real Therapy people, Therapy Army. How are we? How are we feeling?
Better than us, probably.
Hey, chin up to that.
Yeah,
you know what?
cheers.
You know what I think in my head right now? This ain't vodka, by the way, people. Just water.
Water.
Aqua. Big up to every one of you. Big up Khalees, early bird people, yeah?
Khalees, man, the legend, man.
The legend, that is the chief United Real Therapy reporter, mate. Big up Logan. Big up Noah. Big up Nazim. Big up to every one of you, man. Welcome to the show.
Always, man.
Welcome to the show, people. So the title of the title, Saeed, I gave it a title. The title of the show, people, is basically, in my clumsy dyslexic way, I've come round to think, Man United, who the hell you think you are?
Who the hell do you think you are?
Saeed, how are you, first of all, bro?
Listen, I'm all right, man. Like I said to you, man, you know what I mean?
You were trending the other day, trending, mate.
The other day, you know what I mean? Because people can't take it that, you know, I've got an opinion and people value my opinion, but that's for another day, you know what I mean? Again, you know what I mean? Like I said to you, we're going to keep winning. We're not going to fold. We're not going to run away. You know what I mean? So end of the day, people, we're just going to keep going. But United, are they keeping going, man? I think they're sinking shit, man. I really do, man. I think this might be the kind of start of the kind of mishap that's happened for the last 10 years, man. No signings in this transfer window, albeit a miracle. Holding players to hostage. You know, this football club doesn't deserve anything. It really doesn't. The way we handle players, the way we, you know, we kind of, you know, again, man, it's just shocking, man. You know, I know I'm trying to find hope. I put it on the timeline. I give people some encouragement because I think, you know, with this lockdown and, you know, we've had a tough 2 years. You know, you don't want to be hearing negative news, do you, every time? No. You want to kind of bring some positive outlet, have a bit of fun. But is there fun? There isn't any fun. It's the same old at United, time and time and time again. And this is just the latest merry-go-round in United. It literally is. This is the latest merry-go-round at Manchester United. Neil asked you today.
I'll say it to you now. I'm going to go straight to the core of this question, Saeed. First of all, this is the first time I've gone live since the tragic circumstances. Yeah, the tragic circumstances have come about. So I just want to get off my chest. Let's deal with the elephant in the room. I'm not shocked what happened with this young girl. Because I live in the real world. I am. Yeah, I live in the real world. I'm not shocked. I've had friends who have experienced similar things with their partners. Yeah. Like I said, I always tell people, statistics are out there. Research it yourself. 3 to 4 women a week die in this country. So-called civilized first world and all that business, yeah? 3 to 4 women a week are murdered by their partner, current partner, or their ex-partner. That is seen as, it's like it happens every other day. It happens every week. Yeah. Happens every week, and nothing is ever done about it. Instead, the government shuts down women's refuges, not enough funding for women who are suffering out there. So first of all, solidarity with the young woman. First of all. Harriet. First of all. Second of all, we can't bring any more comments onto this situation because now it's a criminal case, right? Criminal case. The thing that I would go further and say, to me, I'm telling you now, if there's any evidence whatsoever, because there are people saying that there is, and you know how internet goes, if there's any evidence that Man United knew of the situation,
of course, that's damning,
and buried it, to me, I think I'm going to be washing my hands on Man United, genuinely. If there's clear proof that Manchester United have known about it and enabled the abuser, then to me, that's football is a thing we enjoy, it's a pleasure. Real life is real life. So that's one thing, one angle of it. To me, I hope this for you guys starts a conversation about your loved ones. Women are half of the size of the population. Men abuse, control, coerce women, beat women. I know some of you might give me that whatabouterism right now, but that woman that you know in your life are being abused, are being sexually harassed, sexually molested, sexually assaulted. That happens. That is the real world we live in, people. And at the end of the day, as fans, are we responsible for gassing people up, footballers, and treating them like they're some role models or but some saints or whatever they are? right? Or some high status. We're giving them high status and power, and making them feel like they can do what they want to other and dehumanize another. Because at the end of the day, this is about whether you humanize a human being, whether you dehumanize. That's what it is, Said. It's clear, simple. Yeah, it's dehumanizing. When you abuse and you control and you treat a human being to that way, that's so. On here, criminal case going on. I don't want to focus on the actual incident.
Yeah, of course.
I just want to. I hope it starts a further conversation with you guys about what's going on in your people, the woman in your life, and how speaking to having a conversation with the woman in your life, your friends from school, college, university, at your workplace, speaking to women and asking them, you know what, listening to them. That's the most important thing. Listening when they tell you how they have to navigate a world that just sees their hatred as like,
of course,
blah, of course. And that's what it does. So for me, that's what I want to talk about. I think the statement that her father made, I think he's made it on behalf of his daughter. I don't think he's made that. So he had his best intention for his daughter. And I'm not going to condemn him and bad him because from me, everything I read it, because I read it 8 times, Saeed, I've had to analyze it and go, this is what she wanted. He's written this way because this is what she wanted. Yeah. And that's what it was about. So
it would have been
so for those people who are attacking him on social media, you should say something. The other people who are standing up for the footballer in question, because I can't even bring myself to say his name. But just how I'll discuss is this. It's the fact that if you're sticking up for him, it says more about you as a human being than it says about any of the victims or women who suffer in the hands of men who are suffering now.
Right now,
majority of police incidents in this country, recorded incidents, are to what? Domestic abuse and violence against women and children. So at the end of the day, people, we like to gloss over these things. There's difficult conversations to be had, and people don't want to have it. So off the bat, Saeed, do you echo a lot of the things I said? I want to hear your point of view.
I think for me, like I said to you, Nuruddin, I was more kind of shocked when I heard it. Like I said to you, it came out ferociously. It came out like, bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean? Like I said to you, the evidence is out there, but again, it will be dealt with in the correct way.
Let's hope.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let's hope. We hope.
For the victim's sake as well.
We hope.
But for me, like I said to you, I don't want to gloss over it, but
we're not here to gloss over anything.
I think for me, I couldn't care less about his career. Yeah. For me, it's about the victim.
To me, that question is redundant. That's the biggest it's redundant question, and I'm never going to answer about that kind of question. For me, this is about solidarity with the victims and the people.
But yeah, my Twitter's all here. My Twitter's here.
Yeah.
My Twitter's okay.
Twitter is all right.
So I don't know what you guys are discussing. My Twitter's fine. Yeah, my Twitter's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said to you, solidarity with the people. Like I said to you,
with the family and the victim.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man, and everybody who's suffering. And like I said, this happens everything. Ollie Neville, Rio Teammates Club knew about it 100%. Well, we
have to now. We can't.
To me, that's just for me. Like I said to you, if there's any evidence, everybody will have to do their own thing in their own conscience. Yeah. But you know what? All I know is that, just to say, that institutions like the BBC knew what Jimmy Savile was doing and other paedophiles who worked there doing. Hollywood knew what Epstein was doing. You know what I mean? The world is crazy, isn't it? So to me, I made a space the other day. I made a space the other day. I said institutions will always give a space to abusers, and there's been history of that. But anyway, getting onto it, the big question I'm going to ask you when it comes to football,
a better topic.
So I'm going to give this to football. Saeed, who the hell are Man United? And I'm going to break a question down to you.
That seems to be the best song.
But who the hell are Man United? We can't lie to the fans because everybody can see.
Yeah, everyone can see the mess at the football club. You know what I mean? It's not.
But so for me, it's that. Do we still think we're that club? No. We're not. Are we still that club?
No, we're not that club. We're not that club. We're not that club that that is going anywhere. I'll be honest with you. There's still manager who takes the role. How much control does Ralph Rangnick have? And the squad for me, Nuruddin, it's almost like it's decimated and it's ruined. It's been given loads of promises, broken promises. Signings that.
Let's count them. Baye promises.
Yeah.
Lingard
promises.
Van der Beek
promises.
Martial
promises. Pogba Promises.
At the end of the day.
And you know what? And then again, you got to realise overpaid players, Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, believing him for how many years. But again, Brandon Williams took his spot. There's so many problems at United. And every time we take 2 steps forward, we take 5 steps back.
How many times have you said that to you?
Yeah.
How many times have I said that to you off camera with our conversation?
Every time we take a step forward, we take 5 steps back because this football club doesn't have any structure or any plan to go forward and stay forward. Like I said to you, Lord, we were 5 years ahead of all these football clubs. Who were Man City when we were growing up? Who were Arsenal? Fair play, they were there. Liverpool in the dungeons.
Yeah.
Hey,
listen.
You know what I mean, though.
We've had our say. Big up Stephen Kramer. Giving it to me. Big up Stephen Kramer, man. He's giving it to me.
Rangers
giving it to me. He's giving it to me. On Twitter
for you, mate. Rangers is coming for you. He's coming for you. Big up to Bits and Bobs, man. He's got a new star now at Rangers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Amad Diallo.
And they signed Ramsey. They've signed Ramsey.
It's next week,
And they've signed Ramsey.
They've signed Ramsey. Stephen. We're coming for you. Go Rangers.
No chance, mate. Stephen, just know that I'm Celtic through and through, mate. Look, lad, look.
I can change that to blue,
Look at this, mate. Never.
I can change that to blue.
Never in my life will I ever.
Why do you like Rangers?
Stephen knows. Those who know.
The politics.
Those who know me. I could never out of me. You know what? If there was a piece of my finger that was thinking, or a piece of my ear was thinking, Rangers, I'll have to get the knife and cut it off.
Because of the history?
Nah, never. Those who know.
It's politics, isn't it?
Those who know. But Stephen Kramer coming for me saying that, because I've said, but I personally believe, that the championship is more competitive than the Scottish Premier League.
That makes sense, yeah.
That's what I said, but Stephen Kramer's coming for me. He's like, no, yes, I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
It's to do with Palestine.
Yeah, listen, it's everything. It's to do with everything.
Need to educate that.
Again, it's to do with everything. I could never, ever, as a black person, ever associate myself with that football club, mate. Never in my life, mate. I love certain players who played at that club, and I like the certain characters and players, but I could never in my life, nada. That's not happening.
Okay,
for me, it's always Celtic Park, Celtic FC to the core, mate. And those people know. My people in Derry know what I'm talking about. My people in Belfast know what I'm talking about. My people in Omagh know what I'm talking about. My people in Glasgow know what I'm talking about, mate.
Okay.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
There are people who might be working at these clubs, but I don't. But Steve Kramer, big up, bro. Free Palestine.
No, I don't agree. What did you mean? I said I'm going to support Rangers.
That's what I said. Yeah, it is, but you can. It's a free. I'm not going to be like a top red now.
Yeah,
coming down on you, say you can't have this coming.
Back of the club. Who are the Glazers? Back the Glazers.
But let me come back to the central question, Saeed. Seriously, let's get back to topic.
Yeah.
It's Manchester United. Let's have it right. It's Manchester United, the football club, that it is. So, do the fans have to temper their expectations now? Because the evidence says one thing.
I think
but fans' expectations is here. Man United are here, right? The fans' expectations.
You know what it will be for me? It will be the summer. The summer will decide that for me. I think I'll be really honest with you. What kind of manager we get and what funds he's been given. If them two don't align, I will then say United are a top 4 club at best. And that United are challenging for top 4. If they do that. If they decide to give Ralph Rangnick control, and the word I use it very, very loosely.
That's never going to happen.
Control.
That's never going to happen.
Yeah, we'll discuss that.
To me, and you know when people were getting gas, I was telling you guys, big up Wendy, big up Noah, DJ Snowy, big up Manny South, big up to every one of you in this here. Please just smash a like. Do me a one favor. Smash a like on the video for me and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Also, we've just finished it. Straight Jacket podcast. It's on now. It was on stream. Some of you might have been there.
Good podcast. Watch it.
Really good podcast. We don't shy away. Like I said, it's you know what? The title. It's in the title. Straight Jacket Talk. That's what it is, people. But here we go. Man United, for me, are not that football club we went with. Our rivals are Spurs, West Ham, Arsenal. Just barely. Our real so that are the Wolverhamptons and the Leicester Cities. Because our football structure, to me, is the same as those. It's not even close to Leicester City or Wolverhampton. And if you can't offload players, to me, in football, recruitment is everything. Recruitment of director of football, recruitment of who's in your football structure team, recruitment of managers, coaches, recruitment of players, more importantly, and the players you've got, the players you let out. But Man United do not have any style of play. And I told you all, I told people, Man United ain't signing nobody. They ain't signing nobody because Man United do not know whether they're coming or going, right? At the end of the day, as long as Matt Judge and the bankers stay in power, and now you've got people like Murta to brainwash. Oh, Murta moving like mad, like Murta. The man can't even do an Uber driving, mate. Absolute third, fourth-rate Uber driver, mate.
That's what he is, isn't it?
And Darren Fletcher, who's at Stoke City coaching kids in a championship, is all of a sudden having power at Man United. It just shows you. I wish Ralph Ranieri had power. I wish Ralph Ranieri had the way to go.
You know what? That Lingard for me leaves a sour taste on United.
I told people
it's an epitome of United.
Listen, they run. I broke it down for the Straight Jacket podcast people. I broke it down for them. Let me break it down for you. Lingard is not going because West Ham stepped in. Lingard was going because the striker that what Newcastle wanted from Rennes, he said, nah, not going.
Yeah.
They were negotiating with Rennes. They wanted to pay the money. So Lingard, they came back in for Lingard, Newcastle. Yeah. West Ham then said, we'll have a bit of that. And Man United said, we can't let him go. That's our top 4 rivals. They're up there, aren't they? West Ham.
You know what they do? That's how bad these
they rang each other. We can't, Matt, make sure Lingard don't go anywhere, pal. We'll put a little bonus in for you. I'll get the bonus to you. Ed's here as well. It's Arnold. Ed is sitting next to me. He agrees.
There's somebody you remind me of. There's some character man that used to
That is what it is, people.
What's that show that you?
I don't know what show it is. All I know, that's what's happening because that's what they sound like. In terms of their football knowledge, they're not confident. We're not that football club. And now we're stopping Lingard to go and get money for the club. We're stopping him because we're scared of West Ham.
Wow. Donny van der Beek's come out with some quotes. He said, big up to Killis, chief reporter of United Real Therapy. He goes, I played against him when I was at Ajax and he was at Chelsea as manager. So he knows me as a player. He thinks I have qualities that can help the team. He goes, I can learn a lot from Fran Lampard because he was a little bit in the same position, a midfielder who scored a lot of goals, man. Look at that, man, a manager who wants to get the best. You know what, Norridin? If it goes well, man, he might stay there, man.
For me, I think he's a Champions League club thing. So I think
if he does well,
in Spain, he can go Italy.
Yeah,
the world is his oyster. The world is
sold a lot of players. You know,
the world is his oyster. Big up, man. Big up to Footy Live. Lingard deserves to play if he went elsewhere.
Look at this. Donny Ward, number 30, represent how many minutes he played for United.
Wow. Man, it's how people are getting involved, man. Big up to every one of you, please. There's over 100 of you in here. Please just smash a like on the video. Smash a like, people, just for the algorithms.
It's dividends 12 million last year due to increased shirt sales and revenues cost. Of course, man. And are they not going to be in the Super Bowl or something like that?
That's what I'm saying to you.
Big up Stephen Credit. My grand passed away Thursday, boys. Thanks for cheering me up. Listen, condolences to your grandma.
Joking aside, Stephen. Joking aside, seriously, heartfelt condolences, bro, because you are absolute a solid human being, and there's nothing but love and respect to you. And our thoughts are with your family.
Absolutely,
and we're sorry for your loss. I hope that you can give her a proper send off. You know, you and the family now with all these COVID restrictions, because you know what Boris was doing in it while people were not giving their loved ones a proper send-off. Boris was partying in number 10, having a party, mate. So, but I'm hoping that Nicola Sturgeon has learnt something. That saying goodbye to loved ones is one of the most important things that you do for loved ones. So we hope that, and I'm sure that Therapy Army is going to join me and wishing your family and thinking about your family in this difficult time, bro. Love,
absolutely,
love. But I'm always here, man. That's why it's a therapy. We got to keep it 100, people. That's why it's the therapy. for me, I don't know if you guys want to get in the comments. I'll ask the question. I asked it to Saeed. I'll ask you again. Who are we? Who was Man United? Reality, when it, you know what I think about reality check? When reality check comes, it comes. You suspect it. You hope not to come.
But are we past reality?
You lock the doors. Reality's coming. They're coming for you. You're like, nah, lock the doors. I don't want.
But it goes through the door, though.
It comes through the door.
It's like a ghost.
It comes through the floorboards.
It's like Casper the Ghost.
And it grabs you by the throat. And it pushes you against that wall and says to you, take this, mate. Take it, backhand of reality's check.
My God.
And Manchester United Football Club and every Man United fan knows that this is being coming. This has been coming, people. Man United are where we are. And to me, I'd rather it come sooner than later. Because if, say that the regimes took and Man United were challenging for a title, we would be all rolled into this reality that's not a reality. Like I said to you, it's not a reality. It's not sustainable. I said to you, there's zero accountability at this football club. At the end of the day, they bought Varane, they bought Sancho, they bought Ronaldo, the shirts galore. And like I said, I'm never going to come out against anybody who wants to support their football club and buy their shirts. But for me, it's the lack of action. Where are the banners? The question I want to ask is where, not that because we signed anybody, not because we're not signing, because I genuinely believe, I'll go through it again for you guys. Falcao, Mata, before that it was Mata, not a saviour. Falcao, not a saviour. Di Maria, not a saviour. Jose, serial winner. Zlatan, Pogba, Mkhitaryan, no saviours. Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Ronaldo, no saviours.
No saviour, man.
No saviour. The idea
no player is as a football club will save United.
No one manager is going to save Man United. Not 1 or 5 players are going to save Man United. Because if the culture of the football club is rotten to the core and there's no football focused people who are there making football decisions, Man United are a mediocre top 4 chasing trophy team. That's all we are. That's all we are. We have to, this is a reality check. We have to accept what we are. I know the fans' expectations are not that same. Your expectations are higher.
I want to be at the top.
Explain to me.
I want it because for me, like I said to you, I'm not here for top 4 as a trophy. Because we used to laugh at Arsenal, every year coming top 4 on the Wenger and saying, yeah, we got top 4. And Wenger used to prize on that because that was a club's aims. For me, don't know it, I want to be able to know where the club's direction's going. And then people will lie and say to you, you went for all the out protests. What you doing there? You can't go against a manager. No, because you had rose-tinted glasses and you didn't realise the bigger picture. I knew Ollie wasn't great for the football club, but I saw past that and I realised that, you know what, man? It's the guys on top who are keeping him a job. I'm going to find out what is the answer. What we need change from top to bottom. And I went out there and I said my piece. The banner made it clear. The people made it clear. It wasn't a great turnout, but again, it's down to the people. You tell people to come tomorrow, and you talk about,
To me, it's always.
No, but ask you a question. You tell people to come to Old Trafford tomorrow, protest against the Glazers, loaded. How many people?
No, I'm not gonna come. That's why I said to you, match days is the best time to do action, to bring banners into the stadium, to do walkouts, to see that that's dissatisfaction with the board. But I'm afraid. Nobody wants to do that.
No, but again,
apathy reigns.
No, but again, apathy reigns. But then you can't mow on here, don't know it.
For me, I always tell people, match days is the time when you want to do action. Man United football, because the club is toxic to the core, and they play divide and rule. The divide and rule. It's not the cake. It's little small cakes divided in terms of the mentality, toxicity, into so many pieces. And some people might say, we're a part of it. That you're allowed to have your opinion. Nobody's going to come
Barcelona.
Shut you up. Nobody's going to shut you up.
Verbal agreement with Arsenal to sign Pierre and Aubameyang for 6 months and 1 year deal that, if complete, will bring Arsenal career to end. Medical place to take place tonight.
Woo!
Wow, so he didn't go.
Free Aubameyang.
But he's allowed to leave.
He's allowed to leave because they're not scared, man. They ain't no scared. They're not scared, man.
But Arsenal, at least they allowed him to leave.
Listen, that's what I'm saying to you.
They said pay the wages and then you can leave.
That's it.
But again, we've kept Lingard for what, man?
We kept Lingard because we're scared of West Ham. Yeah. Who are they? West Ham, mate. You know why I made that? Because like CBBC. The CBBC script
Yeah, of course.
It's CBBC script. That's why I make that voice. It's Jacky Norris story. That's what TV station does. It's Jacky Norris. I'm channeling my Jacky Norris because Man United are a joke.
That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I kind of meant.
It's Jacky Norris.
Jacky Norris, mate. And I used to put that on for the kids and they would listen to that.
It's Jacky Norris.
Because the way he said it, he was just...
It's Jacky Norris, mate.
CDM. Oh, there's one over there. Seedorf. Where's Seedorf?
Scolesy.
He's on the bed.
Scolesy.
He's on my bed.
Listen, it's not happening. Let me tell you something. It's not happening. Man United, it's not happening. The idea that you think a CDM is going to save us. No, they're not going to save us. The club have already decided that McFred is your best bet. McFred are going to take us to a title. So we've got to just voice our opinion and say we don't accept it. We'll see who's right. I've said it again and again. McFred are not. And we're letting technical ballers like Donny because
club captain, eh?
That's the second coming of Roy Keane, they said. And I'm not picking him out, by the way.
I'm not.
I've got nothing against
him. It's the ideology.
It's the ideology. When they put so much propaganda behind a player, I can smell it.
Yeah.
You know what? I can smell doo-doo, mate. I smelt that a long time ago. I was like, Man United are having
It's not about rating a player because then again, like I said to you, not one player will take us back to the top.
No one player. A football structure, mate. A football structure will always take us. Always.
Get the likes up, people, man. Come on, man. Stop messing around, people.
Listen, get the likes up, people. How many likes have we got? Seriously.
Look, Lingard was pushing to go Newcastle. Is United afraid of Newcastle? You don't know. In the long run, they don't want to be known as a club that, gave money to a team that made top four in about 3-4 years' time. Ralph has been run over by the board. It won't surprise you.
And people say to me, they're all a conspiracy theorist. Top Reds came and attacked me. Told me, I said, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was scared to let Donny van de Beek go because he would have exposed him. Yeah. The club would have exposed him because he stopped him going to Everton last year. It was the final 2 hours of that transfer in the summer. The Red. They lost the plot, Saeed. They lost the plot.
Someone asked me where have you been hiding after you lost to Liverpool, blocking me. Did I block you? Well,
if you abuse, if you got abusive,
that's
then.
it. That's it.
So Adam, you want to come forward and apologize and just say, tell the truth why Saeed blocked you.
Yeah.
Then the makeup there is there, innit?
Yeah.
Second chances. People do believe in second chances.
Yeah, of course.
But if you abused, if you're honest and open about why he blocked you, then you can talk about it.
He said why have you been hiding? No, I don't block people just for that, man.
No, I don't hide no.
Because I get called that all the time. Why are you hiding?
Nobody.
I get you, robot skill. Time to protest. Yeah.
Listen, there ain't no time to protest. At the end of the day, it's simple.
Voice recording. Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
Listen,
we've discussed that. We've
discussed that. It's in the hands
of
the
a good question. Manny South. How many months until Villa Newcastle catches up? I think Newcastle will take some years, but Villa, they got good players coming to their football club. They're getting players that we should be getting. Basuma, they're about to get him. When you look at that players, I'm telling you, man, if they could get that team right and they could get a defender in instead of that Mings.
It hurts me to say.
Mings, Ings, and Wings.
Exactly. It hurts me to say, but Steven Gerrard has got an aura around him. It's an aura. I saw it with my own eyes.
To say, innit?
It hurts me to say.
Yeah.
But he's...
Ralph.
Are you kidding me? Villa already shaped up to his way of playing, me. Hard way, nobody off the ball. They haven't got the quality. That's why I try to get in more quality.
Yeah.
By the way, Villa have got billionaire owner as well. Yeah. People are sleeping on Villa. You
know what? It's sad talking about this football club, innit? Because
it gives you happiness.
It gives you short-term happiness.
You got to think with reality, though.
Yeah.
It's reality. And like I said, reality check for the United fans. I'm not going to come sit here and go, ooh, but in the summer, we're going to sign so-and-so. Because I've been through that for the past 9 years.
Yeah.
There is no saviour. What's a saviour? The footballing department from head to toe, an absolute revamp of the football structure of this football club. From top to bottom, everybody that's been a part of the 9-year failure, thank you so much. A coach, a medical team, see you later. There's more. There's loads of jobs in football.
Of course.
You failed here. You recruit. You set a cultural reset. And you know what? Not a dummy one. Not a CBBC Jacky Norris story one. A real one. But nobody wants to have that conversation. And I always say, power concedes nothing without demand. I repeat for the people at the back. Power concedes nothing without a demand. Where's the unity among the fan base?
You know what I mean? The books
where's that? Listen, where's the
plenty of books here?
Listen, where
the books are behind me as well.
Where is
philosophical Nuruddin?
Nah, that's a famous quote, and I think it's one of the anti-slavers in America said that. Well, and I forgot who it is, but somebody can let me know in the comments. It's a famous African American political philosopher and anti-slaver, a black man. I think it's Frederick Douglass. That's it. I think it's a Frederick Douglass quote. I'm sorry if I butchered it. He says, power concedes nothing without a demand. And if Man United don't demand, you've seen the Everton fans. How are they moving? Banners.
Get out of our club.
Get out of the club. Hunted down the CEO.
You know why I don't get why we talk about, about the Glazers and in terms of like very, very like the chants against the Glazers, right? In terms of wishing death. We just need to sing, get out of our club, get out of our...
Because that's what I'm saying to you.
I feel like, we have to have them kind of strong messages, banners that have a message. We want our club back, This is it. Please leave our... You know what I mean? Get out of our club.
Get out of our club.
Forget about singing about wishing death.
No.
Because again, it's wasted energy.
It is wasted energy.
Get
the message out. Simple. Let the media pick it up. Where are the banners? Where are the banners? Where are the banners?
But the structure should have that banner. They're allowed to bring banners in.
When in coercion with the club, they negotiated it with the club. Fine. When they close, not with the club. So, to me, all of this about top red business, all I'm saying to you people is, look in the mirror. You're projecting, aren't you? When you're coming for him. You're projecting when you come for me.
But it's easy to come for me, though.
You're projecting,
at the end of the day, I will say things that they don't want to hear.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And that's why I made this show. That's why I said Man United is reality check. Yeah. So I want you, the therapy army, because we don't deal... Like, when you got something wrong with you in a therapy session, you tell the truth.
You tell the truth.
Speak your truth. Yeah. So I want to hear from you guys now, right? Seriously. Who are we? Who are Man United? Are we expecting Man United to move like a big club? We're not there anymore.
What's with the must now? Is that gone quiet?
No. That's gone, mate. That's gone, mate. That's gone, mate. That's gone, mate. That's gone. Listen, I know Ian Sterling. I know him personally through a friend. I wish nothing but good things for him. But at the end of the day, that organisation...
Do you care about paintings on the wall?
Listen.
Listen.
Listen to me. Nah,
you know what I mean?
You know what I care about? My football club being competitive.
Yeah.
My football club, the roof not leaking. My football club having a stadium where the youth team and the women's team can play in it.
Play together. Sports Village.
Not outside of Manchester. Not outside of Manchester.
Yeah, big up to Natalie, man. She's always travelling to the games.
Yo,
she should be here. Big up to Natalie, by the way, man.
At the end of the day, that's what I do now. Man United being Man United. Doing things the proper way. But if you want to give cover to bankers...
Maybe you accept what you get then.
But stop projecting. That's all I say to those people. Stop projecting because you've been compromised. Stop projecting. And stop projecting your insecurities to other people.
And also, that's the key word for me. And stop thinking that, people who have an opinion online is a real kind of conflict of the toxicity. This is what I don't get. Do you get that one, Northern? They're bringing toxicity to the football club.
The club is bad. There's nothing more toxic than a football club. A fan's opinion is a toxic. The club for the past 16 years has been toxic. We've had a genius manager.
We're just portraying what's happening. If anything, we're giving more exposure to the situation.
Listen, all the people who call me negative, I welcome it all. Yes, yes, negative. Tell me something to be positive about. I'm setting therapy on me a challenge. Give me something to be positive about. Come on, people. Give me something to be.
As well to 5K. We're at 4.35 and early to 4.5 and then to 5. Big up to Logan, man. But Nuruddin needs to upload more as well, man. So Nuruddin, are you going to promise him to upload more?
I promise. I'm going to bring, you know what? I said to you, therapy on me. I'm going to bring about the debates. It's going to be it's called therapy debates, mate.
Get them back as
therapy debates.
I want the show with what's his name?
Indiana.
Get Rachel. Get them back.
Yeah,
and we'll get there to 5K.
Let's go. Listen, at the end of the day, I just want you guys, please tell me something to be positive about. But also, who do we think we are as a football club? The green and gold is here, Rubai. It's here. It's green and yellow, but it's the Brazil goal. But anyway, it's here.
That Neymar documentary is good, by the way. You watched it on Netflix.
It hurts me, It will hurt me, Because I remember watching this kid in Brazil.
We were linked with him, you know.
Listen, I saw this kid doing bits. And it hurt me that, you know what it hurts me? Players who have got unbelievable talent, but waste away with a greedy move for the greed. To me, Ronaldinho did his bits. Ronaldo did. Rivaldo to us.
I remember when we linked the name out, listen, we were that close to getting him.
Listen, they did their bits, right? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is. Go on. Ramsey, Celtic, yo. Of course. Are you kidding me? Always. All the way. Celtic here. Is here, man. That people of that city. That side of the city in Glasgow is here. By the way, no two other cities are alike in this country that I've ever been to. Manchester and Glasgow. Honestly, Manchester and Glasgow. Manchester is like what Glasgow mirror each other like that. What I'm talking about is friendliness.
Have I been to Glasgow?
With your rough and smoothness, mate?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I don't think
you're wasting your time in Edinburgh. If you go to Edinburgh, you're wasting your time.
I don't know if I've been to Scotland, you know. I don't know why.
Glasgow, mate, beautiful city. Loads of, if you like pizza, they've got massive community, Italian heritage community. The ice cream, amazing. Lovely people, man. Friendliness with a rough and smoothness, people. With a rough and smoothness, man.
But where do we go from here then, Dorothy? You know what I mean? We've talked about the problem. How do we then, get to some sort of, because when, imagine Pogba watching this and he's thinking, my boy Lingard.
Listen,
imagine though, Lingard's talking to him. You know they're talking about.
Of course.
Did it let you go? Oh yeah, man. You know what, man? Sod these. We're leaving this summer anyway.
Yeah. I mean, Ralph came out, told the fan.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see that video?
Because he don't care.
Ralph. You know one thing about Ralph? You ask him a question,
he gives you the answer.
Give me the answer.
So if I see Ralph Ragnick, I want to say to him, "Are you?"
Maybe you know what? Maybe we should stay behind one day. Maybe I'll get someone to babysit the kittens.
Yeah,
we'll go around. We'll go around and we'll stand around there. We'll wait for Ralph. We'll get the camera.
Yeah, we'll get the camera.
We'll get the camera.
And we'll go to Ralph and be like, Ralph, are you staying there beyond the
Ralph
theory?
Are you really in control?
Yeah. And he'll probably be in the streets of Manchester. Exactly. You never know, people. I'll be a Nuruddin. We're in there. And we'll see him probably somewhere.
No, that's my dream. My dream is to go to the Old Firm Derby. Listen, my dream is... Listen,
you know what, man?
Listen, you know what?
Some bubs, man. You know what I mean? I don't know, man.
Listen, my dream is this. My dream is to go to Old Firm Derby. My dream is to go to the Seville Derby. Not Barcelona or Real Madrid. I'm not asked about that. Yeah. The most colourful and absolute incredible atmosphere I have watched is Betis versus Sevilla. Amazing. Amazing. If Martial's there next season, I'm going, mate. I'm going to watch Martial, mate. I'm going over there to watch him.
Don't let them lot hate you.
Yo, I don't give... You telling me I can't enjoy football?
People at this minute will be watching Ahmad at Rangers, Donny at Everton.
There are players still.
I know, but it just shows you how bad the football club is run. That we're having to watch players and do player watch. Donny scored today. Martial. Imagine they all score every week.
Exactly.
At the end of the season.
Exactly. But anyway, I want to go to the Sevilla. I want to go to Marseille PSG. No, Marseille. Is it Marseille Lyon? I think it might be Marseille Lyon. They hate each other.
We need some more legs in here.
We need some more legs in here. We need some more legs in there. Come on, everybody. Get the legs. We'll see Donny. We'll see if Donny's got legs. We'll see. Could you imagine? Listen, could you imagine? Honestly, when it was going through, I had a dream, no word of a lie. This is how much is mad football, innit? It runs in your head. I had a dream that when Donny got to Everton, Frank Lampard took off his mask and it was Ollie.
Even that's giving me nightmares, man. Don't do that.
And it was Ollie. Ollie was like, all right, Donny. Let's see if you got legs in here, lad.
I can't, till this day, I still can't believe they were real quotes, man.
This is what
they were. Legs in there.
When did he come out? Listen, Ollie did listen.
The best.
To be fair, I miss Ollie's press conferences. Do you know why?
I don't miss it.
Because they gave me content, man.
You know what, man?
To be fair, you know what? Can I just say, are we on here? Can we pick up the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer family? His daughter, Solskjaer, Miss Solskjaer.
She looks about 10 years
younger. Yeah, she made her debut the other day. Was it Sunday or Saturday?
Yeah, Sunday.
She made her debut for Man United women's team. By the way, big up the Man United women's team. Hopefully,
another win.
Another win. If I can get to their games, we might have to do a little doc.
Yeah. We'll go on that bus.
We'll go on that bus, mate.
That bus is good, man.
We'll go on that.
I always see her around in Manchester.
Yo, big up Natalie. We'll see if we can.
I always see her. She's always like had a few drinks and that. Go on, Natalie.
Big up Natalie, mate.
Jumping up there. Go on, say United.
Yes. Big up Natalie. You know what? She's lovely, man. She's lovely.
We've had a few ups and downs.
But listen, it's an opinion. It's an opinion. Yeah. She's never gonna come out and try to abuse you anyway. No,
never. She knows all about opinions. She's always been one of them. Like, exactly. We're all United fans at the end of the day. At the end of the day, people, this is where it is. Man United are not the football club that you think it is. Man United are not that. Man United is who we are now. We are who we are now. So at this moment in time, I'm happy that every player that has managed to get out of jail. Yeah. I'm happy for them. And I hope that I'm wishing them luck, but especially Donny, people, because what the Man United put through that kid, like I said it to you on the Straight Jacket. No.
In 30 years' time, we'll find out. We'll do a Freedom Information Act. Those of you who know, and we'll ask Man United to produce who signed him, for what reasons, and why he wasn't being played.
Again, they'll tell you, man, it wasn't only signing. Only didn't want him.
Neil's at the wheel. Neil's got legs, mate.
This is what you need to know with United, man.
Manchester United believe Jacky Norris will be important player for the rest of the season.
But why though?
You believe? I believe. And you know where they're going to play him? On the right wing. They're going to put him, and he's not a right winger. He's wasted out here. He doesn't know how to make the runs to spin off. He's not that guy. He plays through the middle. He plays through the middle. And the only reason why they've stopped it, because they're afraid that he might do good. There's
two factors as well. It's the fact that Ahmad's gone. Martial's gone as well. So they need wingers.
Donny's gone. Right.
And obviously the precarious case.
Exactly. So here's where we are. And they can imagine them going, well, what about if they start playing really well? The fans will be upset. Ed, what shall I do? Richard, welcome. You are in a hot seat, pal. Welcome to the hot seat. But has a dividend's been sent to the Glazers yet? Oh, yeah, they went 3 weeks ago. As long as that is taken care of, we're all right. We're all right, because some of these fans would rather have a go at their own fans who are pointing out the obvious. And that's what we like. Bring the banners you want, lads, eh? Hey? Bring the banners you want. That is what's happening, people. This is what is happening, people. I'm telling you. And you know what? I keep banging on about it. I made a channel because so I can tell the fans, stop being brainwashed. Stop the propaganda. Stop getting sucked in by this propaganda. You can call me negative all you want. The fact doesn't change that Man United is a toxic football club.
Yeah.
It don't change. Have a go at me. I've got the shoulders. I can take it. Come at me if you want. But people, no chance.
The breaking news, Jacky Lingard will be sure at Man United. Final decision has been made. The plan was always that Jacky would stay. Club convinced he'll be an important player for the second half of the season. Jacky Lingard expected to leave as a free agent at the end of the season. Well, he'll be 30, 29 going 30 next season. Will his value be the same? Will clubs want him? It's crazy.
This is how it is. Guys, can you tell me how many likes we got on this video?
I'm told Aubameyang will join Barcelona the free transfer. This goes through, not alone. I think Arteta just wants him gone.
Yeah. Now, he can't come back from being dropped like that.
Yeah.
He can't. Utterly pathetic, but 10 years in play. Listen, it's been 16 years, but Fergie was covering it up. Fergie used to come out with, every time it was a January transfer or the summer transfer, there's no value in the market. There's no value in the market.
And that's why a lot of people say to me, as much as Fergie did, was the greatest manager ever, he did make some mistakes. And one of them was not putting pressure on the Glazers and allowing them to kind of
And the thing about it,
maneuver.
Fergie could get the whole fans to walk out of that stadium easily. He could have got all.
I think it was. I think it was the fact that he knew that he could have that magic to just get any situation, he could get out of that situation.
This is it, people. Please.
Yeah, man, we'll try, man. Man itself, we'll try our best. You know what I mean? But I just think this football club and everything, it's rotten to the core. And maybe I don't know. Maybe we just have to accept it as a football club that we are that club.
We are. Saeed, listen to me. I'll ask you in the comments, guys. Tell me have Wolverhampton or Leicester City got bankers who are in charge of their transfers, or bankers who are the chief negotiators? They have people who know what they're doing. Yeah. That's why they make signings. Liverpool, look how they move. We're not. So when people are telling me they're in, it's really bad for us that Liverpool. So I'm like, we're not competing with Liverpool. We're not competing with City.
Well, we're not City's over there. Liverpool's over here.
We're not competing with Chelsea. We're not even competing with Chelsea. We're not competing at that table.
Cat is right now.
We're not at that table, people. We're not at that table. You know what table we are? We are outside. We are outside next to the bins.
Dude, you could have told me on this cat thing, man.
Listen, it'll come off. It'll come off. You just get a brush to brush it off. It's all a bit like it's Scolesy. You take everywhere you go. Take a bit of Scholes with you.
Everywhere you go.
You're taking a bit of Scholes. It's better that Scolesy magic.
You know what, man? I might just sprinkle a bit of magic there on this United team.
This is how it is, right? We're too negative. That's what I'm saying to you, Samson. You're too
Top
negative.
Reds, get all his sacked. All his sacked.
You're too negative.
I got all his sacked. sorry, United fans. I got all his sacked. Oh, sorry, 5-0. Oh, sorry, failed Champions League.
Only the worst result.
Oh, sorry, 4-2 against Watford.
The worst result in what? In over 100 years. Over 100 years. Last time Liverpool beat us in Manchester, we were called Newton Heath.
I know, but no. But you have to.
And it was 7-2
the club. You have to back the club.
Nah, mate.
You can't say anything about it.
Go on, give me a I'm never going to be a sheep, mate. I'm never going to be a sheep, mate.
Don't.
That's not who I am, mate. I'm not a sheep, mate.
We're competing with Tottenham. Well, I don't know.
Not even that. Tottenham have got a proper, proven director of football. Of course. Listen to me.
Disappointed in that one.
Listen.
He used to be a good guy.
Listen. It came to an end. It came to an end, right? At Juventus, Paratici is going to try. Paratici is going to try. At the end of the day, I don't want to be a sheep, man. Exactly. Everywhere you go, take Scholes' with him every time, everywhere you go, man. Listen, now it's not about organizing the protest, right? It's about the fans, Manny South, trust me. It's about the fans bringing banners into the stadium and doing a walkout. Match day. Not when there's no match day. For me, that's why I didn't go, because I know that you can't bring people to come to Manchester and people around the fans. The energy was always going to be with match-going fans and the fans who can make big change at this football club. But nobody wants to do that because the one thing what the Glazers and the bankers do, they're not stupid. What do? They always want to.
Trust the process.
They always want to.
Just this process.
Divide and rule, mate. That's how they do it.
You know what they do? They're clever. You know what I mean?
And rule, mate.
Bro, what are you doing, man? You've just kind of this was. He's saying you're always negative.
Tell me something to be positive about. Give me something to be positive about. Seriously, I'm here listening now. I'm going to wait for you to comment. Saeed, not going anywhere. Go on. Tell us something to be positive about, please. Give me something to be positive about.
I'm listening.
For me, I don't believe one player is going to save us. There's no one player, magic player. There's not. Messi in his prime couldn't save this United.
Stop going to their games.
No, that's not going to happen.
You know what, man?
There's millions on the waiting list.
There's millions like on the waiting list. And you know what they want? They want that legacy fan. You know, I don't think it's a tourist fan. It's a legacy fan who's not bothered about the results.
Just want to be just happy to be at Old Trafford.
Happy to be at Old Trafford. Take all the merch, take everything, and they want that fan. They want me out. They want no. If we crossed the line, right? And you know, by the way, at that protest here, there was some young kids who wanted to storm into the stadium. I said, no, we don't do it like that. You know, because at the end of the day, you know what they're going to do straight away? Out the stadium. Season ticket revoked. And then your voice has gone. When you guys respect what I do and you respect that we bring some sort of, you know, kind of realism
we do.
at Old Trafford, you know. So why would we do that? You know what I mean? So again, I try and be there so then I can do some walkouts. We can have a voice. We can bring in banners. But at the minute, you know what I mean? You can't even get your phone.
That's the one positive. Pogba's back. He's been injured, lad, right? You know what? He's not going to be the saviour, lad. He's not going to be the saviour. Instead, he's going to get abused. He got abused for just posting him being a Mecca. One of the 1.6 billion people around the world, worship worshippers of the Muslim religion of Islam, and he puts an Instagram out. He gets abused. So that's what Man United top Reds and the fans think about who Pogba is. That's what they think about.
Dembele will be staying at Barcelona until the end of the season.
There we go. Nobody wanted to take past sick note. Nobody wanted to take. So that's Pogba. So Ollie's left. That's a positive. That's a positive. But it should have been gone a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago. When
we'll be in the
we'll be in the. Do you think we're good enough for the Europa Conference? Genuinely, do you think we're good enough? Go on, another positive, people. I'm waiting for you guys. Another positive. What's the other? So we celebrate a manager leaving. That wasn't good enough. That should have gone a long time ago. All right. What else? What signings? He's like a new Solon. Go on. Breaking. What's going on? Oh yeah. Look, there we go. Dembele. Thank you, Kellys. I know that you're working very hard on this transfer deadline day. Ben, nobody wanted somebody who's broken, mate. Guy who stays awake apparently 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the mornings, right? And then he's overslept and that doesn't turn up.
There's some players at United that do that. So, we can't talk about that.
Exactly, we can't talk about that. We can't talk about that because we've got enough hate already, haven't we?
We got enough
hate. There we go. Do we have an option to recall Martial? No, you can't. I looked at it already. I looked at Diallo and Martial because I was like,
what was it?
I googled. I was like, no, you can't. Once that loan's been signed, that loan has to become to the end unless something big happens and the player breaks the contract, and then it basically kicks up a fist.
Also, if United just don't have any players at all, yeah. And it's an emergency.
Nura, can you be positive even if it's not all perfect? Pogba coming back and help us to play better, but he doesn't fix anything. Listen to me. So okay, Jeffrey Taylor. So you want me, you want me to be positive about Man United being maybe a Europa Conference team or a Europa League side? That's what you want me to be positive about. Well, if you want that, then yeah. If you lower the expectations, then we shall. But for me, I'm here to bring you the reality. I said it again and again, and I'm proven right. I don't care what Murta and Fletcher are. I'm proven right. Nobody has come from that club. No action has that football club taken to prove me wrong or to prove him wrong. Nobody. Nothing. They've not done anything. Instead, they keep players in prison. And to me, if you're a top footballer, would you sign for Man United right now? No, seriously. That's my last question.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So if you're a top footballer now, you are the father, the agent, the uncle of a top young footballer in the world.
You know, we only got to have that conversation. We had that. Remember that with that dad that played for United, his son played for United.
And we met him on the street.
And what did he say? That his football club don't care. He exposed the Glazers. And he said he was better than his son was touted as being better than all the players currently at the academy. But again, he was
that was nearly 2.5 years.
2.5 years before the lockdown, I think it was.
Before the lockdown, we were on the street. We were shot in All Saints Park. We're doing a straight jacket podcast there.
Yeah. Can you mod me? Yeah, we'll do that. After the video's finished, we'll do it.
We'll do it.
Because
big up. Listen, big up to every one of you. At the end of the day, I don't want to make it longer than it seems. But like I said, I'll end it with what I said. Solidarity to any victims of domestic violence, to sexual assault and rape. I hope that you cherish and love and hug the women in your life and your siblings, your aunties, your sisters, you know what I mean? Your mothers. Hold them tight, man, because the world don't give a damn about women. And I hope that you're having that very much needed conversation. Like I said, in Britain, 3 to 4 women a week are killed. Every week are murdered by their ex-partner, their current partner. And to me, that's not life. And those things are more important than football. 100%.
Absolutely.
And to me, solidarity with the victim. I'm not asked about career talk and all of that kind of stuff. But for me, we did this conversation, and final question to you, Saeed.
Yeah.
When are you waiting? You've not give up hope yet. To me, as long as the bankers have the role that they have at this football club, I'm done. Like I can't be brainwashed into thinking that. But what do you think of the summer? What things could happen? If you name the players that could be leaving in the summer before we go.
Matic, Pogba, Mata, Cavani, Bailly, Lingard, Donny van der Beek, Martial. It's about 8-9 players. Maybe Wan-Bissaka if he doesn't feel like he's justified and so what he wants to play more regularly. So 9 players.
Right, there we go, people. Where's this video coming? Wait, Dumberfield not physical enough. How's Denver Brentstick buffering? That's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Design 2000. That's the comment. Denver breadstick, mate.
Oh my God.
Denver breadstick. Listen, like the video on your way out, people. Like the video. And like I said, we've just did a Straight Jacket podcast.
Yeah,
before.
make sure you check that out.
Make sure you check that out.
Tomorrow I'll be doing a call-in show tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
I need to do more videos.
You need to do more videos as well. But call-in show, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I want to get your opinion.
Scolesy's like, come with me.
Yeah. Skulls that come with me. Yeah, make sure you're there at 6 o'clock. I want to hear your opinion. Are we, are we in trouble for the next 5 months? No signings, and
for me, that's just the last question. What's your realistic expectations of the season?
I think top 4 and that's it. I don't think we can get any more with the squad we've got. But again, I'm not confident. But Nurin, I'm not confident. But I don't care, man. If we don't get top 4, it's a failure. It's an absolute failure, man.
Well do, bro.
Failure.
Well, Modia.
Yeah.
There is a confusion at Man United. There's a confusion at Manchester United decision making. Klopp also feel the manager has the right to veto transfer.
Oh, give over. Give over.
Neil Ashton is busy. You know what? Neil Ashton is gonna be busy.
Now he's gonna basically what he's doing now. All the mess. What do you need to do? Send some positive PR. Don't
be surprised. In the next couple of days, we're linked with Haaland. We're linked with somebody
Mbappe.
We're linked with Pogba's gonna sign.
Yeah.
And everybody's gonna stay. And Hunkadori, we're getting this manager.
Yeah.
I agree with all those points with you. My only point is that there's a positive things that I won't fix major issues. I don't mean these things are positive. Respect. Listen, Jeffrey Taylor, you know I love you, bro. It's absolute love. But for me, I just gotta hit the home because people need to act. And the people can only act when they're in the stadium.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing for me. Protesting outside the stadium when there's no match days, that's a no-no for me. Going and doing things inside the stadium, like Saeed suggested, we want our club back. Get out of our club. That's the thing that is not about burning people, man. That's what the club. That's what
Get out of our club.
That's what it is, mate.
You greedy bastards.
Get out of our club. That's how it is. That's how it is. Henderson, apparently, that's failed. Henderson's staying as well. Yeah, we got another Henderson.
Another one.
Oh, yeah, Bruno's not signed the contract. He has it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we said that. I remember me, Aaron, and you talking about it on the Straight Jacket, that some big players, if Man United could not build a proper football structure and bring players to compete for big trophies, they're going to come. Next summer, Barcelona might come knocking. Barcelona might be like, you sure, lad? Are you sure? Because if Pogba goes to Madrid, that's locked off. So Bruno, Barcelona, baby. Barcelona.
Robusta. Get out
of our club. Listen, win, lose or draw, people.
Glazers
out. Bankers out. Man United are
out.
not the football club you think you are, people. Green and gold. And you know what?
If you go to
the games, people, make your banner. Make your banner. Hide it. Make your A4 sheet and hold it out. Genuinely hold it out. Because that's what I want to do. Genuinely, that's what I want to do. I want to do that. Anyway, love and respect to you all. Saeed will be on top 6. Top 6 tonight, Saeed?
Yeah, top 6. I'm going to rush home now. So big 6.
Yeah, man. Big up. Catch him on there, man. Love
Peace.
To you all,
Green
man.
And gold. It's called a club sold.
Peace. Take care, people.